Code-along tutorial on JWT filter, control data access for developers.
Today, we are in the previous sessions, we have discussed about what developer examples are and what is our motive to just it's a boilerplate for you to get going for any APIs. Like if you want to try, let's say Spotter API or JWT custom API, you can just go to the developer example, go to the respective folder, and there is the README file in which you can find all the details, like what is all the code, how we are providing a code sandbox. As soon as you'll click it, you can see the entire repo here in the code sandbox, and quickly you can just get going. It'll work for you. And here is the link of documentation and other things. So this time I'm thinking, let's not do it via code sandbox. What we'll do is we'll just clone it and we'll try to run it locally. So I'll let you guys know what JWT is, what custom access token is, and all the details about. But this time, let's do it via developer example way. So as in when you'll start cloning this, you'll get a folder and you can just go to JWT filter rules. It's fairly simple. So I've pre-done that. Like I'm already inside JWT filter rules folder, and I can see all the code here. There is not much handlers or clients because pretty much I'm just calling a single API here, but it'll be easy for you. You can just download it and write your code and get going. So this is the call which is happening, and I'll let you know more about the API. But how we can quickly see it first is the point. Let's say, so the next step is I have pre-done npm I as well. So all the libraries and everything is downloaded for me locally, and I'll just simply do npm run start, and it's going to spin up everything on a local host. So we can just simply click and see the API is hit, and we can see the response of it. And if you want to know how that is happening, you can just simply go to network tab and see the call. So this call is made via our local setup. So it's none other than some interface, and at the back behind, we are just calling our custom API. And now, like it's fairly easy, right? So as and when you have generated the code, it's okay. And before that, also you need to update your client details. Otherwise, you'll step into the errors called your server configuration is missing, or your 500 errors, like something or the other is missing. So you just have to go to env file. This is the code which is there in the repo. What you can do is you can bring in your own cluster, whatever things, and you can get going. So yes, just this configuration is required, and then you will be good. So as you can see, we have got the token, and here right now this token is generated. How with what filter rules, what parameters, value, what metadata? It's now we'll look into it, what it is there. So I'll give you the uh, let's say a overview for what JWT is. It's like we have made a progress so far is that the core idea behind JWT is to make it as easy as possible for teams to control what data a user can see, which objects they can use in ThoughtSpot, and eventually like how we assign those objects and data based on login context, let's say. So the custom token endpoint is here. It's like the goal is just to keep the default access token simple for folks who don't need advanced customizations, and we are aiming for to provide a clean, easy to consume payload for those who do need JWT and its capabilities. So this separation is like it allows you uh, like make quick changes, and we are also evolving the endpoints easily, and we are offering more functionality over time. So we currently support a persist option, and we may expand this to more granular levels based on user feedback. But right now we have options as uh, append, replace, reset, none. So I'll explain what every persist option is doing, and this is how we pass a filter rule and parameter values. And as you can see, like let's say if I have to explain you the persist option scenario, uh, you have a, let's say, a user who already has some filters saved, like they can only see data for India, let's say. And what you need is, like, later you want to give them additional access, like allowing them to also see data for let's say Japan, and without removing the India access. So how append is going to help you is with you just add the new filter on top of the existing one, and you don't have to reload or recreate all the previous filters again. So it's an easy way to gradually expand a user's access without touching what they already have. So this is what append is. So I'll show you the demo as well. Let's say right now we have hit this API once, and you can see the color is set as sky. If we can quickly go to our cluster, and this is the local cluster which I have used. So we can quickly go to the live board and see that, okay, all the data is listed right now. So as soon as I'll refresh it, we will be seeing just the color sky. So let's do that. There you go. So the filter is applied successfully, and this token is getting like used here. And this, like right now, the filter is applied globally. That means all the objects will be effectively using this filter. But if you want to scope it down and just say that I want to apply this filter just for a particular object, you can provide it in the payload. So for that, we can just simply give here one object ID at the top, and you can use it. So you can find more detail about it, like how we can give objects is it's here. See, that's how we can give apply to specific objects. You can just say objects, give your type, whatever metadata you are using, live board or logical table or answers, and just do it likewise. And you can get more details about what reset is. Simply easy. Like I can show you the demo for reset as well. What you have to do is, let's do it locally so that we can use developer examples as well. I'll say I am doing a reset. And while doing a reset, I don't need any filter. I'll simply do this and I'll save it. This is started. We can go to our local host. It's generating the token. So the token is generated. We can go to our cluster and see if we can see all the values again. There you go. Here it is. So yeah, and um, let me tell you about what let's say none, like reset is just kind of like completely clear. And I'll tell you last about is none. Uh, what none will do. So none is little complicated. I'll not say complicated, but yeah, little tricky to understand. Like if you want to like let's say, yeah, it's just for a session. So like it's just going to override for the session. So if you want something on the fly, but also keep in mind that if you have no filter persistent with user again, so your uh yeah, like whatever jobs, scheduling jobs will not be secure, because we are running that after the session. So yeah, so it's like whatever you pass in the filter for the none, it's only valid for that particular session. That's it. As soon as your session is lost, it'll be gone. So that's about none. And yeah, I guess other parameters were same as full access token, and it was previously explained. So that's it. I can get more going on auto create, but we covered it lastly. Like, is anyone interested here? I can share more, but that's what the demo is all about.